live.
Hello. We're
Look at
live.
that. Dean's in charge of this stuff this week, so it works a lot better.
Wednesday night yarn adventures.
Hi, guys.
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
It's like, where in the world is yarn adventure this week?
You never know. So we are here in Indianapolis. We are hanging out with Oink Pigments here at headquarters of Oink,
Yes.
where we will be doing a pop-up this Sunday.
Yes.
That's exciting. That's going to be coming very quickly.
We're not leaving the state of Indiana for
We're not leaving
10 days.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah. So we're going to go back in time.
Yes.
And talk about last week because
So last
a lot has
Wednesday,
happened.
we went to
We were
the
in
Happy Pie Shop, and we got to our hotel in Madisonville, Kentucky.
and we talked to you guys there, and it was stormy, crazy, rainy, and
Yeah, I forgot about that. It was stormy.
And then we drove on down to Jackson, Tennessee for Grinning Soul Crochet, and we hung out all day with Laura and all the awesome customers there at Jackson, Tennessee. It's like the only yarn shop in like Western Tennessee, like from like the edges of Nashville, like west.
Yeah.
Like, there are no yarn shops like that. That's the only one. And she's teeny tiny, but she's growing.
She's part of a startup called The Local, where they have businesses and you get a certain amount of time to have a lease there and kind of start your business up and get it on the ground. And she's done a really great job with the shop there.
Super cute shop. Oh, look, people are already talking and we're missing it.
Oops.
Hey, Jazz. We're like a rock group here.
We kind of are. Yeah.
So we had a really nice time hanging out at the Local.
It's dangerously located by a macaron shop.
Oh my gosh, this macaron shop, super delicious.
What's it?
Sprinkle Me Sugar.
Sprinkle Me Sugar.
And it's a macaron shop, and then she also does tea parties. Like, she makes all these like tea lattes, and then she also does like tea, like actual like, here, come and sit and have tea and cookies, and like, you know, do this thing with your friends. Super cute.
It's a cool little area.
Yeah, it was really fun.
We had a lot of fun. The weather turned out really nice. It rained for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, we prepared for like hours of rain, and it didn't do like anything. Hi, Alice. So yeah, we and then we left. We packed it in.
Yeah, we packed it. This was like 6 o'clock is when we finished.
And we headed east
on I-40.
On I-40, and about an hour and a half down the way.
Yeah.
2 hours down the way, I ran into a deer. Luckily, everyone was fine except for the deer.
Just barely clipped it.
Yeah.
We joked that we added up, you know, all the miles that, you know, just a ballpark figure for how many miles we gone since we've gotten married. Just since we got married, like probably 375,000 together. She's probably gone another 50 past that.
Hi, Rob.
And so 375,000 plus miles. We've never hit a deer.
Hit a deer the other day. So small dent.
Just barely clipped it. You couldn't you can't even really see the dent, but
Mabel's wanting to make an appearance. She's hiding now.
Hi, Mabel.
This is Mabel. She's cute.
This is Mabel.
Mabel. Okay. So yeah, we had a wonderful time dealing with the deer.
It was, I mean, honestly, like when I was sort of looking down and I looked up, I thought it was like head on deer. And no, Katy artfully dodged it enough that it only clipped one of our lug nut cover things. And so,
like I said, small dent, like right where the camera on the side is, but like it didn't hit the camera.
Yeah.
It was just like some of the trim was a little like off, which is not bad at all considering, I mean, we were going like 70
miles an hour on the interstate.
And it was pretty crowded. So anyway, so we made it to Bowling Green.
Yeah, at like
and then
late.
It was like 9:30 or 10. And then we headed out the next morning.
We drove all the way to Worcester, Ohio. Track meeting and exorcism. It hasn't been quite that bad, Nina, but
it seems like that every now and then.
We're getting there,
yeah. So it's all good. We're doing really good. No worries. Holly and/or Aaron, whichever one is on over there on Instagram.
No, we're doing okay.
We're doing really good, actually. So we went to Worcester.
Yeah, we did not know, but
I don't know.
It's Worcester. for Great Lakes Fiber Show.
Mm-hmm. We stayed in a really cool Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
It was just us. Because we weren't sure about the camping situation, but apparently next year we're gonna camp because it was pretty nice.
It was, yeah.
When we were all signed up for next year, what else are we gonna do next year? Oh, we had a really nice show. Everyone was lovely.
Yeah,
the weather turned out great. I found out that people really like their hand carved crochet hooks.
Yes, there was a gigantic line for that. Yeah.
Wickedly handmade. Pretty cool crochet hooks.
Very popular on the socials. And
you didn't know it was a
hand crochet hooks, and I swear, like all the vendors, the attendees, the volunteers, everyone was walking by like, what's this line for?
It was huge, guys. The line stretched for like 3 hours, like right in front of the trucks.
No, unless you were in the line, you did not know what the line was for.
Like what?
It was great.
But we did have a really good time.
But it was great because the line stretched all the way right back beside the yarn truck, and so Katie, of course, naturally was drawing everyone into the yarn truck because they were.
I got to draw people into Frogget and the Yarnbirds too because we were all parked in the line.
They were helpless.
And so Frogget was parked in front of us, and then right in front of them was Yarnbirds, and so we all just had a nice time together this weekend. It was great. We thought it was gonna rain, never did.
Yeah,
so that was good.
The weather, and the weather, it was warm, but it was not like really hot.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It was not bad at all.
Speaking of Frogget, they could have shopped while they waited.
They did. Some people did.
Some of them did. I would agree with that.
Some of them were only there for the crochet hooks.
Some of them were only there for the crochet hooks, and the fact that I suggested that they could come shop for yarn with us.
The looks
offended some of them. I was like, "Well, have your friend hold your place, and you can come in like take turns." And they were like, "No, that is not a thing."
Some people did that.
Speaking of Frogget, the very first thing I did before like anything else happened, I went and bought a gradient set of yarn from Frogget Yarns.
Which she said she was gonna buy like 2 shows ago, but then we forgot.
I had picked it out at Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
And so and Fiber Expo, and then I missed. They leave really fast. Yeah. So I missed my chance at the end of Ann Arbor. So I the first thing I went and bought this. It's called Purple Passion Fade, and I got the half skeins, the froglets. She calls them froglets in the fingering weight, and they are super soft and really fun. And I'm on my second color now, so I just got going on color 2. So you guys will be happy to know. She buried
the lead because guess what, guys? It's a t-shirt.
T-shirt. I'm actually participating in my own make-along. Isn't that exciting? So yeah, we're doing that, and I am making Justina.
Oh yeah, I don't remember.
Oh dang it, Lokraska. Look. Okay, Lettuce Knits.
Yeah.
LettyKnits on Instagram, and she's Letty on Ravelry, but the pattern is called S-Day, and it has a nice little cap sleeve with a little lace detail, and then it's just a tank top front. So I finished the shoulders and divided off the sleeves, the sleeve caps, and now I'm working on the front, and then I'll switch to the back pretty soon. So I'm making pretty good
She's
progress.
Going to finish the Yat Spring Mouth.
I'm going to finish the Yat Spring Mouth on time someday before June 21st.
Yes.
I've been posting about it. I'm going to post more. So that's pretty exciting, though.
You went to town on that. You have done all of that in the last 48 hours.
I did. I've been really busy on it. Well, I did that because you had a lot of time.
Well, you did, yeah.
So after we had a wonderful weekend, and on Sunday we packed it in. There was a small fire apparently at one of the buildings at the Fiber Festival, right at the end of the day. It's fire trucks rolled up, and we were like, all right, that's our cue to pack up.
We heard the fire truck, and I looked out, and one of the vendors was hurriedly rolling racks into the middle of the road out in front of the vendor barn.
One of them, yeah.
And oh wow, there must really be a fire down there.
So yeah, we checked out. There was a small electrical fire. Everyone's okay. Yeah, all the products were okay.
Was fine. It was just,
yeah, so it's all good. But yeah, so we packed it up a couple minutes early, and then we headed back to our Airbnb and hung out for the evening. And then on Monday, Memorial Day. Holidays have no bearing in our lives now. I don't know what day it is, and I rarely know if it's actually a holiday, but apparently Monday was a holiday because the post offices were closed.
Yeah.
And that's how I knew that.
We were like, oh yeah, tomorrow we can get these things mailed. We can do XYZ. And we're like, oh,
and I remember
no.
like, okay, this isn't so bad. But we were like, so we drove from where we were in Worcester up to
The Cleveland area.
Cuyahoga Falls.
Yeah.
Cuyahoga Valley National Park, which is just out in like it's in the Cleveland metro, which is really cool. And we had a really fun time at that.
But it was a national park we had never visited.
And I was like, gosh, the traffic's so busy. This is crazy. Like we were commenting on even driving up on Friday to Worcester, we were like, why is there so much traffic? This is crazy. And then we're like, it's because it's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
Duh. So yeah, we had a moment.
So on Monday we
went hiking.
We went hiking. We did the Ledges Trail. We had gone to the visitor center, and the attendant person there was
Boston Mills.
Yeah, the Boston Mill Visitor Center, and the lady was like, "Yeah, you're not gonna have a place to park at the place we were gonna go. For Brandywine Falls." And so she thankfully told us that the Ledges would probably be better for us. And
the Ledges were so pretty, guys. They were absolutely gorgeous. Highly recommend a hike. It was like 2.5 miles. Hi, Jules. It was like 2.5 miles, and it was all shaded or majority shaded.
90% shaded, yeah.
It was lush and pretty. It had just rained like a couple of times in the last few days, and so so it's like it was just a nice hike.
It was, it was really nice. Like we had a great time with it.
Not too much elevation change either.
We hadn't gotten to do much of that in the last 2 or 3 weeks. So
we were pretty excited about that. That was good. Jazz says that she's driving to Fly, Fleece, and Fiber tomorrow in Arizona, which sounds like a super fun show. And so she's going to start working on her tea then. I'm very proud of you, Jazz. Rose is also very proud of you. She's been riding shotgun with Tucker lately, right in front and center in the middle.
I got a good picture of Tucker and Rose today as we were leaving Ohio. Which one do you think?
Hi, Kathy. I think that one's good.
Yeah.
We were leaving Ohio, and so so we did the hike, and then we camped in at a city park kind of thing. Like they had campground inside the city park, and it was super lovely. Check it out, aren't they so cute?
There's Tucker and Minnie Rose leaving Ohio
today.
Katie's got them sitting up there so nicely.
We camped at Silver Springs campground in Stowe, Ohio.
Yeah.
Which is also right next door to Hudson, Ohio, which I thought was really
funny. We recently went to Hudson, Wisconsin.
Yeah. So I thought that was funny. And yay, we're looking forward to seeing you too in Franklin this weekend. So yeah, we what's that?
We're camping at this. It's a really nice campground.
Lovely campground. It's
kind of right in the middle of the whole town. I mean,
it's right in the middle of it.
Nice. They'd carved out this nice area.
So we set up camp, and then we just kind of hung out
for the last 2
and I
days.
Knit a lot.
We pretty much just were really off. We didn't do. We went to the zoo.
So then Tuesday we got up after I had my yarn shop owners little accountability group thing, because it's on Central Time, and then one of our members is on Mountain Time, and the other one is on Pacific Time, and so they're getting in 7, they're showing up at 7:30, 8:30. I'm rolling in at 10:30 with my coffee and my muffin on a Zoom call, and they're like, "It's not even morning for you anymore." It's yeah, that's fine, but that's okay.
I mean, you were on Pacific call for that 2 weeks ago.
That's true. So we did.
So you had your meeting, and we didn't get really going at you had your meeting. I did a couple things on the computer, and then we
head off to the zoo
at 12:30 or so. But we had some. Did we go? We went and had lunch, right? No. We did not have lunch that day.
No idea.
Was that the?
I don't know what we did in the morning.
But we went to.
We didn't leave until 1. Hi, Helena from the other room. She's not even gonna come see us.
Rebecca says she saw us in Evansville and bought Forest games and can't wait to nut them up. That's excellent. What did you buy, Rebecca?
Yeah, right.
And
Finland Fiber says that she enjoyed
Minnesota.
me. Yeah, so that's
I like
awesome.
seeing everybody
Yeah, this is awesome.
It's kind of funny sometimes because we see people in multiple places and we're like, okay, I know you. I remember talking to you. I remember what we talked about.
Yeah.
But I don't know your name and I don't know where I saw you.
Yeah. Okay. So we went straight to the zoo.
Oh yeah.
But it's fine. Because it wasn't until like 1:00 that we got there. And it took us like forever to get there.
So it's the day after Memorial Day.
Day after Memorial Day. We waited until like 1 or 1:30. So that's funny, Rebecca, because on Facebook, Helena is talking, and Helena is the dyer from Oink.
Yes.
So Rebecca's over on YouTube, which I think is hilarious. That's so I'm gonna revel on that for a second. So we went to the zoo. It was like 1:30 in the afternoon. Do you know what time all the school groups leave from the zoo? 1:30.
It was perfect.
It was amazing.
We showed up all like 500 of the school kids were rolling out.
They were all leaving. And the bathrooms were empty.
Yeah.
There was no line at the food.
A lot of the exhibits. I mean, the animals were super like active in the afternoon because it was not.
They were taking naps, but they were like all outside.
It was cooler.
Yeah, it was cooler. It was really nice outside. Like it was mostly sunny. We had a really nice time.
It was a zoo that we had never been to.
Yes, that too. We got to go to that. So they had my favorite part about the zoo was the veterinary thing.
Oh yeah.
So they had like this whole building where you could go in and like you can see the exam rooms and stuff, like the actual exam rooms, and they like give you a map of like what the veterinary office is and like where they hold animals and everything. It's like super cool.
It was really cool. There was no, I mean, they were
in the afternoon.
It was in the afternoon, but like it was extremely cool because it was while we have seen at other zoos
small versions of that. Yeah.
They're like, oh, look at one of our exam rooms or something. This was like all the OR, the whole 9 yards was really visible cool from the outside. So.
Also, we got to stand like 1.5 feet away from some black rhinos, which was really cool. I posted that one on Instagram yesterday.
Oh, did you?
So yeah, cool. that's been out there. And then so after we left the zoo, we saw 2 baby gorillas.
Yeah, one was like a teeny baby.
One was like a tiny baby, like 4-month-old, and it was super cute. And we saw that one. I think that one was actually in the hammock with its mom. Yeah. And then the other one was an older one, but like was still only like 6 or 7 months old.
Just a few months old, yeah.
7 months old. It's just like the same birthday as Ella.
Yeah.
October. October. And so that was fun to see everybody do that. I guess we should also say that we all of our families are fine and safe and wonderful. Oh, yes. And my sister, she lives in Fayetteville, Arkansas. They only lost a small maple tree in the backyard. Mm-hmm. But some of my knit group in Rogers definitely had some pretty damage. Yeah. And they just now got the power on in a lot of places. So, hey, Helena, Rebecca says hello. Rebecca.
A person who bought your yarn.
A person who bought your yarn. Are you popping in now? She's going to say hi.
This is Helena from Oink Pigments. She graciously opens her house to us.
Can you guys see me? Yes. So this is the live view, and this is Instagram. So this will pop
behind. Yeah.
That's good.
So, inside the house. Rebecca bought some of your yarn from when we were pie shop in Evansville. So
yeah, we thought it was really funny that she was talking about
while you were commenting on the other
room. So you were commenting in the other room. So yeah, our families are fine and everybody's good. And my family, Salem, they had some
wind damage, but
a little bit of wind damage, but definitely everyone's good. So and Sar says hello too. Oh man. And
Rebecca, we almost went to the zoo in Evansville. We
decided not to. We got there kind of late.
It was kind of late. Yeah, we would have only had like
sheep's games instead.
Yeah, we would have only had like an hour. Anyway, someday. But if I'm sure we're gonna go back to the pie shop, and so we might go back.
I feel like we're really squirreling today. I am
what
hardcore squirreling today.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. We will try that out the next time we go.
Because we love zoos. Zoos are one of our things we do in addition to yarn shops.
So we did the zoo, and that was super fun, and I thought it was a great zoo. Mm-hmm. So the two gorillas were cool. They were feeding the sloths and like cleaning the like enclosure, and so there were two-toed sloths that were very, very active, and then we saw the snow leopard and the big leopard and the spotted leopard, and they were like out and about and moving around and doing all kinds of stuff, and then the takin were out.
Sloth bears that were
out.
They
were out.
Fed them.
Yeah. So and that was pretty cool. So we got to see those, and then we just got to see a lot of really cool stuff this time. So.
And we got to go to a couple of yarn shops.
We did. We went to Around the Table Yarns in Shaker Heights, which is a suburb of Cleveland. And they had a fantastic selection. I'm really excited to meet. We met Pam, who was one of the owners, and then her name started with an E, and I can't remember her name. Yeah, she was lovely though, and offered much help.
They were both very nice, yes, and the shop was really nice. We had a great time there.
And I got a
pack of
I got a mini skein set from the retreat that they hosted in February, and it's like all these really bright colors. And then that was a fun shop to go to. They also had this really cool setup with they made their own mini skeins, and they had them all organized in bins by color, and so you could just buy a 20 gram of yarn that they had in the shop at some point. So it was really cool to see that.
And then we went to
Longtail
Knits
in Northville.
Yeah.
And she had a beautiful little shop, had a big table full of people, and we love when we see those things. I picked up some Alk and Me fiber or yarn from both of these are local to Cleveland dyers. Alk and Me was actually at Ann Arbor. They were at
Worcester, Great Lakes.
They were at Great Lakes, but they were also at Kentucky, and they're going to be at Hoosier Hills this week. So I picked up this cool colorway. I saw it. It spoke to me. It had to come home with me, so that's where it's here.
Those were the two things she got at the yarn shops.
Those were the things that I got, and I was very happy about that.
Yarn shops 227 and 228.
Yeah, 227, 228. So that's pretty fun. And then, So what else did we do?
And then,
it was raining this morning, so
it rained a lot.
It rained a whole lot. Yeah. Well, it didn't start raining until 8:30.
It didn't. Yeah, it was right when I got up, and you were sort of awake, lazy. And then it started raining, and it was well, that's it for.
Yeah, and then I was like, no, I'm not getting up. Dean made me some coffee, and I did some knitting and got my sleeves divided off. And then we drove here.
Yep.
It poured down rain for the first 2 hours, and there was 3 pretty involved wrecks. Big slowdowns, at least, for sure. We saw one of the wrecks was still pretty active. The other ones, they said there were slowdowns, but we're not really sure what was going on there. Anyway, so
there was a lot of traffic for sure. It's definitely still.
But now it's super clear outside in Indy and looking pretty, and Dean is not going to put out his telescope.
No, not in Indianapolis. It's going to be pretty
too bright.
So. I mean, I could, but
we had originally talked about going to a dark sky lodge this week, but that did not end up happening.
No, the weather was going to be sort of iffy up there, whether it was going to be clear or not, and it was going to add a bunch of hours of driving. So the combination of those two things, we just kind of took the last couple of days and chilled down here. And
so tomorrow we are going to visit a yarn market, which is a new yarn store. She just opened last fall, summertime, in Carmel. And we're going to help Helena pick up some siding, I think, or something.
And then we're going to head down to Franklin for Hoosier Hills Fiber Festival.
Where we'll
be debuting the Indiana Yarn Adventure Goes to Indiana box this week.
Indiana box.
We already have the yarn from Indigo Guinea Fiber.
We do. We've seen the bags. From Naughty Girl Creations.
And we've
Carly.
seen the color scheme for Brenda and Heather yarns. Although Brenda and Heather have been putting on the Hoosier Hills Fiber Festival, so we haven't been bugging them too much.
No, we've been trying really hard to let them do their thing. We will see them tomorrow, and we're very excited about seeing them.
And so everything is a go on the website for the Indiana boxes, except for the pictures.
Yes.
So once we grab those items tomorrow, we will take some pictures, and they will go live on the website Friday morning. And actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it Thursday night. You never know.
You never know, and you never know when we might send an email with like an extra discount code for any of the boxes.
It could happen.
Because we only have 5 complete Missouri boxes left.
Yeah, they're all at St. Louis.
Yeah, they're all in St. Louis. They're all at YarnCom in the parking lot.
5 Missouri, 3 Michigan.
3 Michigan. We have like
maybe
5
dozen Virginia.
Maybe.
And then
I don't think there's that many.
Minnesota,
we have
12 of one,
12 of one, and 15 of the other, I think. So, we might do a little sale.
Yeah, we could do that.
So, watch your inbox. If you're not already on our email list, go sign up on our email list on our website, yarnadventuretruck.com. And
it's on the homepage.
It is. You can sign up there, and we'll get that out to you. And we send out an email every Monday night where we cover all the cool stuff like hitting deer and updates in our tire struggles.
It's honestly, it's a lot of what you see on the videos on Wednesday. It's just in email format.
Instead of listening to us for half an hour.
More pictures, and you don't listen to us for half an hour if you don't want to do that.
I mean,
some people want to do both.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I think Jazz does both. She gets both.
Some people just soak in the yarn adventure.
They do. They enjoy us visiting here. And apparently we're also like dinner entertainment. Anita told us this week that we were her dinner entertainment on Wednesday nights. Sometimes they miss us. And so they'll them rewatch it on Wednesday. So they'll listen to us during dinner.
Nice.
Like having us at the table.
Nice.
Isn't that fun? We do enjoy.
We definitely enjoy the community, and we like seeing people from Evansville and Cleveland and Worcester, Ohio.
Yeah, we only love that
South Texas.
So this weekend we will be at Hoosier Hills Fiber Festival in Franklin, Indiana, at the Franklin County Fairgrounds. No,
it's something in their county. It's not Clark. It's
I don't know. Franklin, Indiana.
It's the fairgrounds in Franklin, Indiana.
I don't know. Anyway, I don't know where we're going, but we'll be there.
Yeah.
I've been there 2 years now. I should know this.
We attend a lot of fairground events.
Okay, that's true. And they're all like Washington County. They're all the same. Okay, so that is going to be Friday, 10:30 to 5:30.
Yeah.
And Saturday 9
to 4.
9 to 4.
I think, yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
And so we'll definitely have Indiana boxes there in person. And we will have some Minnesota boxes there in person.
We picked up some more Vesper stock from the early things.
Yes, we did. So get your self-striping on. Oh, we're correct. Look at us go.
Yeah, look at that. Good job. We have a huge box of sweary bags.
We do. It's
right here to my left.
We also restocked Camp Stitchwood, and we got the 5 new merit badges. So brand new off the presses last week.
Yeah.
They're in our hands. We're putting tags on those tonight.
Yeah. See if I can remember them. Mending Maven, DPN Daredevil, First Project. I can't remember the other 2.
I have no idea. That is not in my thing. Okay, Jazz says, asking for a friend. Should someone take more projects on a trip than they can humanly make? Yes. Yes, they should. Every time. And that justifies the need for a new tote bag every time as well. So, yes.
Scrap gan. Something.
You need a scrap can. You need a sock.
And then
you need a
yeah, that was.
You're talking about badges. I'm still talking about badges.
Scrap gan something is
okay.
So
well, we will post those. We'll put those in our email, our special email.
They'll be in the email too.
Yeah.
because we'll talk about some of our new products and stuff. But
and then what else is over here?
Some batteries for the 3 remaining electric eel wheels.
Jazz, the place where you get the tote bag is at the Fiber Fest to fill it with more yarn and more projects that you're going to complete. 100%, you must take more projects than you can complete.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
What was it? Oh, Stitch stuff is on its way.
Yes.
We were hoping it would be here today, but it might make it tomorrow. It's
sort of like in that, like a lot of times
it's hiding.
The like tracking, it'll say like it's here, it's here, it's here. This has just been like it left here. It's somewhere in between.
It's there somewhere. I don't know where. We've been waiting very impatiently for it. They had some stuff come up.
Plenty of stuff now. I think we did a good job of restocking. And
I put in a big order for some more DK at the end of the month. We won't have it right now, but we will have it at the end of the month. So I'm very excited about that. Like next month.
Keep it a surprise, huh?
I am going to keep it a surprise. For now. Where else do we get? Camp Stitchwood. What else is over there?
It's the cord, the new cord.
Oh, yeah, we got a new plug-in cord because
we needed a 30 amp extension cord.
Yeah.
We did not have a 30 amp. The 30 amp cord we have for the truck is like only 50 feet total. So
you know what else you need, Jazz? You also need one of these yarn caddies to carry your project on. And then my favorite part is when you clip the little thingy on the top and you can hang it off of your wrist or off of your off of the arm of your chair in the car.
Yeah.
And that way it spins all freely and you don't have a big messy yarn on it. So yarn caddies, that's another thing.
We have 15 left,
I think. 15 and we have 30 more ordered. So we'll pick those up in a couple of weeks.
Just picked up 45 like 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
It doesn't feel like 3 weeks ago, but it was definitely 3 weeks ago. Okay. Hey, Tiffany's on it.
Hey,
Tiffany.
Let's see. Yeah, so we're oh yeah, nice. Rebecca got one from us too.
And Jess says thanks for reminding me. She'll pack that too.
So Tiffany needs a yarn thing. I don't know when we're gonna see you next.
We're gonna see her at Fiber Christmas in July at the end of July, which feels like forever away from now.
Yeah, it kind of does.
But it's gonna come really fast.
Yeah, so this week Hoosier Hills, and then actually at the end of Hoosier Hills we're leaving and going up to Elkhart.
We are Indiana.
So we're gonna stay in Indiana, but we're actually gonna spend the whole week in Elkhart. So
we are. I don't know
Wednesday,
what we're going to do there, but we're gonna have a wonderful time.
We're going to chill.
Oh, good! I'm so glad you have power back, Tiffany.
Yeah.
So Tiffany lives in around the Rogers area of Arkansas, and that was where that big tornado hit. So they have been dealing with a lot of fun things there, including our friends in our knit groups like Tiffany. Our friend Mary has had some pretty significant house problems, and Cindy. So hopefully they are.
Hopefully everybody gets back to normal soon. So.
Yes, but we're gonna come see them soon.
Yes, we're gonna be in Northwest Arkansas, and I think we're gonna try and go to Rick's Bakery.
We're scheduled for Rick's Bakery
June 18th. We had already talked to them about doing it. As long as everything is going okay there, I think we're still gonna do that.
So. Yes. So Tiffany, we will see you there.
Oh yeah, South Bend. We have not been to the South Bend Zoo.
Yeah, Carly says we should go to the South Bend Zoo. So we will check that one out. We'll add that to our list.
Yeah, thing we can do, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, we should go
because it's been 34 minutes now, so.
I mean, all right. Okay, here it is. We're gonna look at how much progress I've made. All right.
Hashtag yes, Tiffany. You can get a yarn caddy, assuming we don't sell all 15 of them this week, the next 2 weeks.
Well, she's gonna see us in. Yeah.
But you can get.
We'll get to pick up the other 30. So here is the front of my tee, so you can see how far I've gone, and I've added in my second color. And here are my sleeves. There. Okay.
So anyone else out there?
Hashtag
yeah. Spring Mal
2024. And YAT Spring MAL 2024, because we're cool like that, guys.
And so if you just use the hashtag, tag us, and at the end, so at the end of June.
Yeah.
Or are we doing it June 21st?
No, it's June 21st. That's when we're going to close it up.
Summertime.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be, it's over, and we're going to, everybody who's done that and tagged us, hashtagged and tagged us, we're gonna put in a drawing.
And I'm working on an idea for summer, and I'm thinking it's gonna be like a Christmas in July thing, but you might get to see our faces like every day again. I don't know if y'all are up for that or not.
I don't know if we're up for that.
Well, we're gonna go to Hawaii in that time, so that'll be really fun.
I did consider that when I said I don't know if we're up for that.
But well, I think that might be something. Anyway, so we will. Oh yeah, the t-shirt. Thanks. You have your YarnCom t-shirt.
Oh yeah. I think she was talking about the t-shirt you're making.
This tee. I was like,
but we are repping YarnCom.
We are in Midwest Fiber Festival.
So yeah.
There you go, Heather. There's your plug. Okay.
All right.
We're gonna go now.
See you next Wednesday.
We'll check out Yarn on Front as well. No worries. We'll see you guys soon. Okay. Have a great week.